All right, so let us start. So today we are going to take up the fourth stotra, and that is Argala Stotram. I hope whatever we are learning so far, maybe on certain days of the week or certain tithis, which are Vishesha Upasana, we can call it as. One is Nitya Upasana. If you have any particular, stotra which you get inclined to or any mantra, I would highly recommend everyone to at least spend a few minutes each day to do your Nitya Upasana. And on special tithis like Ashtami, Panchami, or Paurnima, Amavasya, you can do Vishesh Upasana. So of that particular deity, you can chant particular stotra. And that's how you build relationship, you build connection with the deity and the energy of the deity. For example, if you naturally get inclined to Lord Shiva, and every day if you're chanting Om Namah Shivaya or Mahamrityunjaya mantra, right? So on maybe Pradosha day, the Pradosha, it is a very specific time at the evening. So it's like um, before sunset and before the day is like, getting over, that 2 hours of time on Pradosha day, you can like listen to probably Shiva Stuti or Shiva Tandava Stotra or Rudram. Even on my YouTube channel, you can listen to my Rudra chanting. Or on YouTube also, you get now so many videos. So whatever the person with you feel inclined, their voice, their way of chanting, and particularly the deity. By doing this regularly, what brings it is the discipline. In entire process of sadhana, what is important? It's not about getting quick transformations or any experiences, but to bring in discipline in our life. And if that discipline comes in our life, it will automatically reflect in all the other aspects of our life, isn't it? That transformation will start coming through, even without your knowing. So this is the process. And we should enjoy this process. By doing this process, we'll gather good energy, good karmas, and definitely we'll get the good results, good fruits of these karmas, isn't it? So, like that, if you're joining these divine chant sessions first time, today I cannot see other people who regularly join the sessions. I don't know why, but that's okay. We started from January 2026, Devi Upasana. Okay, this year and the coming years are dedicated for the worship of Divine Mother. We began with Saptashloki Durga. All my audios are there on Divine Chants group. You can listen to them whenever you feel, the need. And also, as I have said regularly, then we covered Ashtottara, Durga Ashtottara Namavali, correct? 108 names of Durga, very powerful. Just by listening to these names, like Lalita Sahasranama, Durga Ashtottara Shatanamavali is equally powerful, and try to contemplate on her names. Have you ever contemplated on your own name? What your name suggests, what energy your name holds. Similarly, each name of Devi holds potent energy in itself. You don't have to repeat so many mantras. You don't have to listen to so many stotras. Just take up one name. Even your own name. And try to Connect with the energy of the name and you will feel difference. And then we covered Devi Kavacha, which by chanting, by listening regularly to Devi Kavacha, we create the protective armor, the protective shield from various challenges, difficulties, negative forces. And it is clearly said in Devi Kavacha that those who chant or listen with bhava, what is required, not mechanical chants, but whatever we do should be with bhava. What bhava? The bhava of devotion, the bhava of reverence, respect towards that energy, towards that deity, and the bhava of complete surrender. Let go. I am nothing. I am no one here. This is the energy in, it is the oneness of energy. So try to surrender yourself, forget yourself, absorb yourself, dissolve yourself. And then see its effect. What's happened when you create this bhava within. So in Devi Kavacha at the end, it is said that if you do this regularly with this bhava in your heart, you will get the eternal place with Lord Shiva. Ultimately, what? We have to become one with the Shiva, that state of Shiva. So this is Devi Kavacha, and then we are going to start Argala. Now, what is Argala means? Argala is that latch of the door. By learning this stotra, by listening or chanting this stotra, understanding its meaning, we are going to open that latch, open that bolt of the door. Door of what? Door of the hidden knowledge. You know, even in Bhagavad Gita, one chapter is dedicated to this very secretive knowledge. Raja Guhya Raja Yoga. Correct? It is very guhya, it is very secretive, given to those who are eligible to gain this knowledge. Now, you are here in this session, not just like that. Somewhere the energies match, somewhere the energies are aligned. Here in this life, we meet people, we interact with people, not just like that. There is always a reason, purpose behind it. Correct? So maybe now you're ready to receive this secretive knowledge, this guhya jnana. So that Argala Stotra helps us to open that latch, to open that lock of the door so that we get that knowledge. By gaining knowledge, automatically our heart will be full of that bhava. Without knowledge, bhava, devotion, surrender will not come. Isn't it? Do you agree with me? Do you want to share anything? Do you have any questions at this point before we start the new stotra? So Argala Stotra followed by Keelakam. So Keelakam is that key or that knell which again will open up the deeper layers of our consciousness. So if we look at these, chants just as certain mantras or stotras or, some religious practice, don't look at them like that. This is for our own spiritual growth. Each sound, each mantra carries potent energy within itself, which will help to open up the subtle bodies within ourselves. isn't it? So the evolvement of consciousness will happen with every single step we will take towards it. So with this brief introduction, we'll start with Argala Stotram. As our regular practice, I will begin the session with the invocation mantras. So I would again request, please keep your videos on, keep your call on mute, and adopt Chin Mudra. Your hands in Chin Mudra, palms on your thighs. Keep your back straight. Gently close your eyes. Make yourself comfortable, relaxed. Bring your mind towards your breath. Observe your breath, how it's going. Let your breathing become slow and deep. Let all the thoughts rest aside and enjoy these invocation mantras. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. गणानान्त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नो तिभिः सीदसादनम् श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु आनो दिवो बृहतः पर्वतादा सरस्वती यजता गन्तु यज्ञम् हवन् देवी जुजुषाणाघृताची शग्मान्नो वाचमुशती शृणोतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Now gently brush your palms on each other. Make them warm enough. Place them on your eyes. Let your eyes feel the warmth. Relax your eyes. Now give gentle massage all over your face. And with few blinks, slowly open your eyes. All right. So now, I'm going to chant and you're going to repeat after me. We'll do it twice. I hope you're able to see the screen. Yeah. So there is English transliteration if you can't read the Sanskrit one. All right. Om Asya Shri Argala Stotramantrasya. Om Asya Shri Argala Stotramantrasya. Vishnur Rishihi. Vishnur Rishihi. Anushtuk Chandaha. Anushtuk Chandaha. You have to repeat after me, okay? You have to also chant. Shri Mahalakshmir Devata. Shri Mahalakshmir Devata. Shri Jagadamba Preetaye. श्री जगदम्बा प्रीतये सप्तशती पाठाङ्गत्वेन सप्तशती पाठाङ्गत्वेन जपे विनियोगः जपे विनियोगः ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै मार्कण्डेय उवाच मार्कण्डेय उवाच. So what this mean is actually in this link very beautifully all the meanings are also given. So for the recitation of this Argala Stotram mantra, so whenever we read any stotra, there will be its Rishi, to which Rishi this stotra got revealed to. So that Rishi's name will come and in which meter the stotra is there. So in Anushtup Chandaha. So Vishnu Rishihi Anushtup Chandaha. Which Devata? This stotra is related to which Devata? Mahalakshmi. Okay. So here it's all about Durga Saptashati is about three main energies of Divine Mother. Same divine feminine principle manifests in different forms. Correct? Mahakali, Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi. So even if it is for Mahalakshmi, we need to understand it is for that feminine principle of all three together. Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. That's why we also began the session always any activity when we start with the blessings of Lord Ganesha. So the first invocation was about even before that, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. We have to uh, be saluting, revering to all the lineage of the Gurus. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Then take the blessings of Ganesha and then Saraswati because she is the goddess of Vak. Correct? Speech. So here the Devata is Shri Mahalakshmi and it is used in the ritual recitation of Saptashati for pleasing Shri Jagadamba. So, who is Jagadamba? All three of them. There is no such a difference between Mahalakshmi or Parvati or Durga. They are some, other one aspect of that energy. So, we need to understand all three together. Shri Jagadamba. Now, repeat after me. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali. Bhadrakali Kapalini. Bhadrakali Kapalini. Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri. Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri. Swaha Swadha Namostute. Swaha Swadha Namostute. What we will do? We will chant the whole stotra first and then we will look into its meaning. Otherwise, it will be a break. Yeah? All right. Jayatvam Devi Chamunde. Jayatvam Devi Chamunde. Jaya Bhutarti Harini. Jaya Bhutarti Harini. Jaya Sarvagate Devi. Jaya Sarvagate Devi. Kalaratri Namostute. Kalaratri Namostute. Madhukaita Bhavidra Vividhatruvaraде Namaha Vividhatruvarade Namaha Rupam Dehi Jayan Dehi Rupam Dehi Jayan Dehi Yasho Dehi Dvisho Jahi Yasho Dehi Dvisho Jahi Mahishasura Nirnashi महिषासुरनिर्णाशी भक्तानां सुखदे नमः भक्तानां सुखदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रक्तबीजवधे देवी रक्तबीजवधे देवी चण्डमुण्डविनाशिनी चण्डमुण्डविनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि शुम्भस्यैव निशुम्भस्य शुम्भस्यैव निशुम्भस्य धूम्राक्षस्य च मर्दिनी धूम्राक्षस्य च मर्दिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि वन्दिता वन्दिताङ्घ्रियुगे देवी वन्दिताङ्घ्रियुगे देवी सर्वसौभाग्यदायिनी सर्वसौभाग्यदायिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि अचिन्त्य रूपचरिते अचिन्त्य रूपचरिते सर्वशत्रुविनाशिनी सर्वशत्रुविनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि न तेभ्यः सर्वदा भक्त्या न तेभ्यः सर्वदा भक्त्या चण्डिके दुरितापहे चण्डिके दुरितापहे रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि स्तुवद्भ्यो भक्तिपूर्वं त्वां स्तुवद्भ्यो ओके स्तुवद्भ्यो भक्तिपूर्वं त्वां चण्डिके व्याधिनाशिनी चण्डिके व्याधिनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि चण्डिके सततं ये चण्डिके सततं ये त्वाम and then अर्चयन्तीह भक्तितः अर्चयन्तीह भक्तितः चण्डिके सततं ये त्वाम् अर्चयन्तीह भक्तितः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि देहि सौभाग्यमारोग्यम् देहि सौभाग्य आरोग्यम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि विधेहि द्विषतां नाशम् विधेहि द्विषतां नाशम् विधेहि बलमुच्चकैः विधेहि बलमुच्चकैः विधेहि द्विषतां नाशम् विधेहि बलमुच्चकैः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि विधेहि देवि कल्याणम् विधेहि देवि कल्याणम् विधेहि परमां श्रियम् विधेहि परमां श्रियम् विधेहि देवि कल्याणम् विधेहि परमां श्रियम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि सुरासुरशिरोरत्न सुरासुरशिरोरत्न निघृष्टचरणेऽम्बिके निघृष्टचरणेऽम्बिके. So whenever in Sanskrit script you see this S sign, it is called as avagraha. Avagraha represents a syllable, ambike. But instead of writing ambike, there are certain grammatical rules. So they put avagraha sign. That means we have to elongate that charane a little further. Charane ambike. Instead of saying charane ambike. सुरासुर शिरोरत्न निघृष्टचरणेऽम्बिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि विद्यावन्तं यशस्वन्तं विद्यावन्तं यशस्वन्तं लक्ष्मीवन्तं जनं कुरु लक्ष्मीवन्तं जनं कुरु रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि प्रचंड दैत्य दर्पघ्ने प्रचंड दैत्य दर्पघ्ने चंडिके प्रणताय मे चंडिके प्रणताय मे रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि चतुर्भुजे चतुर्वक्त्र चतुर्भुजे चतुर्वक्त्र संस्तुते परमेश्वरी संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि कृष्णेन संस्तुते देवी कृष्णेन संस्तुते देवी शश्वद्भक्त्या सदाम्बिके शश्वद्भक्त्या सदाम्बिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि हिमाचल सुतानाथ हिमाचल सुतानाथ संस्तुते परमेश्वरी संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि इंद्राणी पति सद्भाव इंद्राणी पति सद्भाव पूजिते परमेश्वरी पूजिते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि देवी प्रचंड दोर्दंड देवी प्रचंड दोर्दंड दैत्यदर्प विनाशिनी दैत्यदर्प विनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि देवी भक्तजनोद्दाम देवी भक्तजनोद्दाम दत्तानन्दोदयेऽम्बिके दत्तानन्दोदयेऽम्बिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि पत्नीं मनोरमां देहि पत्नीं मनोरमां देहि मनोवृत्तानुसारिणीं मनोवृत्तानुसारिणीं तारिणीं दुर्गसंसार तारिणीं दुर्गसंसार सागरस्य कुलोद्भवाम् सागरस्य कुलोद्भवाम् इदं स्तोत्रं पठित्वा तु इदं स्तोत्रं पठित्वा तु महास्तोत्रं पठेन्नरः महास्तोत्रं पठेन्नरः स तु सप्तशती संख्यां स तु सप्तशती संख्यां वरमाप्नोति सम्पदाम् वरमाप्नोति सम्पदाम् इति देव्या अर्गलास्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् इति देव्या अर्गलास्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्. Okay, so this is almost 25 verses of Argala Stotra. How you felt? Have you chanted this for the first time? First time? Yeah. So basically now you must have observed this line Rupam Dehi Jayan Dehi Yasho Dehi Dvisho Jahi is repeated in most of the verses. What does that mean? Rupam, that divine, or almost like a divine form. Rupam Dehi, that beauty, whatever form, in whatever form, in whatever body I have got, I should feel beautiful. Whether I'm short, whether I'm tall, whether I'm dark, whether I'm fair, we have any choice over it? No. Whatever we have got, we have accepted it, isn't it? Now, if we go into the meanings of the stotra, we can go, any length of depth, the deeper and deeper meanings, the gross meaning, the subtle meaning, the spiritual meaning, we can go to any depths. Now, when I am saying Rupam Dehi, I am now all like asking to Divine Mother that give me this, grant me that, bless me with this, bless me with that. But first of all, whatever I have got in this life, am I content, happy? and grateful about it? We need to ask ourselves that question. Before even asking, give me that, give me this, because that wants and needs and desires will never be fulfilled. Correct? So, whatever form I have got, let me first be grateful about it. Rupam Dehi, Jayan Dehi, give me victory in whatever I do, whatever ventures, activities I start. Yasho Dehi, fame, you know. So let me do my work in such a way that people know me for my good work, my good deeds. Fame and Dvisho Jahi, enemies destroy. Let the enemies be destroyed means what? Not actually the physical enemies. That can be to some extent, but the enemies are there within me in form of anger, in form of greed, in form of jealousy, in form of desires one after the other, never fulfilling. Whichever things I feel are my weaknesses, limitations, binding, these are my own enemies. So I am asking, requesting Devi to destroy the enemies within me so that I can evolve, so that I can progress on my path of whatever it is, our materialistic life, our spiritual life in all aspects. So to begin with, Jayanti, Mangala Kali, Bhadra Kali, Kapalini. These are again the various names of Divine Mother. Jayanti, the one, Om, basically the Bija mantra, the sacred sound, the powerful sound. It is, said that from this mantra, entire creation has begun. Jayanti, you are victorious. You are Mangala, you are auspicious. Kali, one meaning can be black hued one, or the Kali means who has control over time and death. Correct? Bhadra Kali, Kala means what? Time. And Bhadra Kali, she is also form of Mahakali only. Benevolent, fierce Kali. Bhadra means benevolent. Kapalini, who holds the garland of skulls. Now, what these skulls represent? Have you ever seen the picture of Mahakali? She's in a very fierce form. Even she is fierce, we should not feel scared about it. Because deep down that form, there is immense compassion for her devotees. And what these garlands of skulls represent? Destruction of the ego. Right? So, when she wears the garland of skull, that means whoever the devotee is, she is going to first destroy the devotee's ego. The Davarana mantra, Om, Aim, Hreem, Kleem, Chamundai, Viche. Viche means what? She is going to cut through, destroy, without your knowing. Once you become her devotee, she will destroy your ego so that we can surrender, so that bhakti bhava can arise, so that we can evolve and become one with her. So that is Kapalini. Durga. What is Durga? Invincible. We always say, no, the fort we call it Durga. What is Durga? Very difficult to conquer. So like that, Durga is. Kshama, forgiveness. Shiva, again auspicious. Dhatri, which supports all beings. Swaha, whatever is being offered in the yajna, that Swaha, that goddess, that feminine aspect, she becomes the medium. Whatever we offer in the yajna, she takes it and reaches to the deity to whom we are offering in the yajna. So that is Swa. We always say, some mantra, and then while giving the ahuti, Swaha, Swaha. So she is that. And Swadha is the invocation for ancestors. Whatever we are offering is reaching to our ancestors. Namostute. So we are saluting to that feminine principle who has all these qualities. All right. So the mantra, the first verse is about that. Second one, Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jaya Bhutarti Harini. Again, Namostute, we are saluting to you, Chamunde. Who is called as Chamunda Devi? Who has destroyed the demons Chanda and Munda. And who are these Chanda Munda? Our own desires and passions and ego and everything. The Chanda Munda represents those bad qualities within us. So that principle, feminine principle, who is capable of destroying these qualities or bad qualities within us is Chamunda. Victory to you, Jayatvam Devi. Now what Stotra is about or Sukta is about. Through chanting that Stotra or Sukta, we are praising that deity so that deity is pleased with me. Good deal? As a devotee, I am going to praise you through these stotras and suktas so that whatever my heart desires, and if the deity is pleased with me, with my devotional service, that deity is going to fulfill all what I want in this life. So victory to you. Bhutarti Harini, remover of the distress of beings. All the bhutas. Bhuta means all the beings. Yeah. So victory to you, Jaya Sarvagate Devi. Sarvagate, she is all pervading. There is no such object, place, living or non-living, where her presence is not there. We have seen in Devi Kavacha, in every single part of my body, her various aspects are present. In my nails, in my hair, in my skin, in my organs, in my muscles, in my tissues, everywhere, some or other form of Devi is present. So this is about me, but what about the entire universe? Every single speck of the universe is filled with her. That is called as all-pervading Sarvagate. And Kalaratri Namostute, the night of destruction, Kalaratri. So, night of destruction, maybe we should understand this as the destruction of tamas in us, the tamasika guna. What is tamas? Tamas makes us lazy, dull, lethargic, physically, mentally. And it is, our consciousness is filled with ignorance. We don't have yet the true knowledge. We are still, finding our way in that darkness, in that ignorance. And that is Kalaratri. She is that form of Devi, will destroy the ignorance. All right. Madhu Kaitabha Vidra. To the boon giver who dispelled Madhu and Kaitabha. Again, these are two demons, Madhu and Kaitabha. We have a lot of attachments to various things, people, objects, and we have aversions, dislike, hatred. So she is the destroyer of raga and dvesha. That means Madhu and Kaitabha. See, if we observe our life, we always are going through this. Attachment means strong likes, strong dislikes. Strong likes, strong dislikes. And because of that, we feel stressful. The balance, the inner harmony, calmness, disturbed. So that Madhu Kaitabha are destroyed by her. Grant me victory. The same line is repeated again. Okay. Now, so she has destroyed Chandamunda, she has destroyed Madhu Kaitabha, and she is destroyed Mahishasura. Correct? So the salutations to the one who annihilated Mahishasura and who grants happiness. Bhaktanam Sukhade Namaha. She has destroyed Mahishasura again within us so that the devotee can be established into eternal happiness. Bhaktanam Sukhade Namaha. Rakta Bijavadhe Devi. See how many demons she has destroyed. Oh goddess, the slayer of Rakta Bija. Who is that Rakta Bija? If you cut him, his whatever the droplet or the drop of blood will fall, from there again next demon will born. Like that, it will keep happening. So to that Rakta Bija, she has she destroyed him, and the destroyer of again Chanda Munda Vinashini Rupam Dehi Jayan Dehi Yasho Dehi Tvisho Jahi. So we need to understand these demons. Maybe in Puranas there are stories, but only to make us understand that these are the negative or bad or pulling down qualities within us. So whenever we hear the names of these demons, Chandamunda, Madhukaitabha, Mahishasura, Rakta Bija, we need to understand these are present within us. And through chanting these stotras or mantras or whatever sadhana you are doing, I should be able to overcome over all these, so that I can experience Rupam Dehi Jayan Dehi Yasho Dehi Dvisho Jahi. Right? Now, Shumbhasyaiva Nishumbhasya Dhumrakshasya Mardini. O destroyer of Shumbha Nishumbha, Dhumraksha, grant me. So all again, Shumbha Nishumbha are also the names of demons, and Dhumrakshasya cha Mardini. She had destroyed all these demons. Vanditangri Yuge Devi Sarva Saubhagya Daini. So I am saluting, revering to your feet. What is the Angri? Angri means her feet. Now, if you want to meditate on divine feminine form, there are two places on which we can meditate. Which are these two places? Either eyes or her feet. Okay? So, whose feet are worshipped? Vanditangri Yuge Devi, and then Sarva Saubhagya Daini, who bestows all auspiciousness. Achintya Rupa Charite Sarva Shatru Vinashini. O goddess of incomprehensible. Achintya means what? Beyond my understanding. We see in, when Lord Krishna has shown his divine form to Arjuna, he couldn't bear it. With these eyes, we cannot see the divine form. For that, Lord Krishna has given Arjuna the special sight so that he is able to see his Vishwarupa Darshana. So, what is Achintya Rupa? Same. It is beyond our comprehension. Your form is beyond my understanding. So, what simply I can do? I simply surrender myself to you. I, revere your feet. In Lalita Sahasranama, it is said, we are not even the dhuli kana, the speck of a dust of our feet. That will help us to surrender. That thought, that feeling will help us to surrender. So, Achintya Rupa Charite. Oh Goddess, you're beyond my understanding, your form, your actions, and Sarva Shatru Vinashini. So you destroy all the enemies within me, outside me. Even we have physical enemies. We should not pray bad about them, but she will take care of everything. Correct? Natebhyas sarvada bhaktya chandike duritapahe. O Chandika, who is always worshipped with devotion. Natebhyah, you are worshipping sarvada, all time, with devotion. And duritapahe, who removes suffering. So you are like that. What happens? There are, certain rules of chanting. So whenever you see now here, there is a visarga. Natebhyah followed by sarvada. Depending on the syllable which follows the visarga, will get the sound of the visarga. The natural sound of visarga is release of breath. Natebhyah. But we have developed the habit of saying Natebhyah. But what is the rule of chanting? Depending on the syllable followed. So here it is sa. So it will be wrong to say Natebhyah. Ideally or appropriate way to chant is Natebhyas sarvada. Sa sound of visarga. Natebhyas sarvada bhaktya. You will learn more about this in Vedic chanting course. Okay, in level 1, when we learn the mantras to chant in the Vedic style with intonations, we cover all the rules of visargas and anuswaras. Even, here in this line, which is repeated all the time, Rupam, what is the natural sound of anuswara? Ma. Rupam Dehi Jayam, Jayam Dehi. But when you say Jayam Dehi, it's not very convenient to say. Why? Because yes, the rule is when the anuswara gets followed with the sound, the anuswara sound will change it to na. So the most perfect way to chant this is Rupandehi Jayandehi. The na sound of anuswara, not ma. Rupandehi Jayandehi. Yasho dehi dvisho jahi. So when this dvisha, sha is again different pronunciation than shiva sha. So all these nuances of perfect pronunciation, how the sound will change about visarga and anuswara will come into greater depths into the level 1 Veda chanting course. If some of you will be doing it, it's starting from next Sunday. You're more than welcome to join that course. It is off for 8 weeks, 11 to 12. Okay, Sunday, 11 to 12. Then, Stuvadbhyo Bhakti Purvantvan. But I'm not going to here make you chant that way. If you feel comfortable to have ma anuswara right now, keep it like that. All right. Stuvadbhyo Bhakti Purvam Tvam. O Chandike, destroyer of diseases, Vyadhi Vinashini, and you are praised with full devotion. Stuvadbhyo, I am doing stuti of you, bhakti purvakam. You are praised with full devotion. Chandike satatam ye tvam archayantiha bhaktitah. Here, actually, the right way is satatanye, because the anuswara is getting followed with ya sound. Anuswara sound will become ya. O Chandike, to those who constantly worship you with devotion, satatam, you know, uh, grant me beauty, grant me victory, grant me fame, and destroy my enemies. Dehi saubhagyam arogyam, dehi me paramam sukham. Grant me good fortune and health. Bestow upon me supreme happiness. Saubhagya, auspiciousness, arogya, health, and sukham, happiness. विधेहि द्विषतां नाशं विधेहि बलमुच्चकैः. Bring about the destruction of my enemies. Dvishatam. Videhi means destroy. Dvishatam, my enemies. And balamuchchakaihi. Balam, uchcha. Uchcha means the great bala, the strength. Grant me great strength. Videhi Devi Kalyanam, Videhi Paramam Shriyam. Grant me auspiciousness and bestow supreme prosperity. Shriyam, Shri. Shri represents all the abundance, prosperity in all aspects of life. Not only in aspect of money. Then, Surasura Shiroratna Nighrushta Charanembike. Sura Asura. Okay. So, O mother, whose feet are actually rubbed. Nighrushta means rubbed with the jewels on the crowns of both suras and asuras, gods and demons. So all other gods are also coming to her feet. Now we'll come in the next line. Even Krishna, Lord Krishna is also doing her praise, her worship. That's why if you begin your worship with Krishna or Rama or Shiva, ultimately you will come to Devi Upasana. Because all these gods, including Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, are worshipping her. So, Asura, Shiroratna, Nighrushta, Charanembike. So, even their feet, their heads are rubbing against her feet. Right? Vidyavantam yashasvantam lakshmivantam janam kuru. So the ideal way of doing ucharana is janang, nasalized sound of anuswara. Janam kuru, because the following letter is k. Make me learned, vidyavantam, yashasvantam, famous, and lakshmivantam, prosperous. प्रचंड दैत्य दर्पघ्ने चंडिके प्रणताय मे. O Chandike, destroyer of the arrogance of fierce demons. Prachanda daitya, those fierce demons. Darpa is the arrogance. You destroy their arrogance. Pranataya me, so I bow to you. चतुर्भुजे चतुर्वक्त्र samstute parameshwari. O Supreme Goddess, praised in your which form? With your 4 arms and 4 faces. In that form also I am worshipping you. Krishnena samstute devi shashwat bhaktya sadambike. O Goddess, constantly praised by Krishna with devotion. Huh? Shashwat bhaktya, with devotion. Sadambike. Constantly he is worshipping you, praising you. Again, Himachala Sutanath. Who is Himachala Suta? Nath. So Himalaya's daughter is Parvati. And who is Natha of Parvati? Lord Shiva. So even Lord Shiva is worshipping her. O Supreme Goddess, praised by the Lord of the daughter of Himachala, that is Shiva. Grant me beauty, victory, fame, and destroy the enemies. Who else is doing your worship? Indrani Pati Sadbhava Pujite Parameshwari. O Supreme Goddess, worshipped by Indrani's consort. That is Indra. Indra, Indrani. Correct? Varaha, Varahi. Vishnu, Vaishnavi. Similarly, Indra, Indrani. Whoever gods, masculine forms of gods will have, they are not in action or they cannot do a single thing without Shakti. Correct? If Shakti aspect is gone, it is just pure consciousness. So, what is the combination of Shiva Shakti? They are constantly in union. If you separate out Shiva and Shakti, no one is active. They are incomplete without one another. Shiva represents pure consciousness and Shakti represents dynamic force. And that's why they are in constant union. Then only the creation, sustenance, and dissolution, this act, this process will continue. Otherwise, everything will be, there will be nothingness, there will be void. This is all the play of this Shiva Shakti union. So, Indrani. Devi Prachanda Dordanda Daitya Darpa Vinashini, destroyer of the pride of the demons. Prachanda Dordanda, your arms, powerful arms, are capable of destroying the pride of demons. Devi Bhakta Jalo Dama Dattanando Dayembike. O Mother Goddess, giver of great joy to your devotees. Datta here means what? Datta means to give. You give the supreme joy, which is not dependent on any object. If I get this, I become happy. No, but this joy is coming from where? She is granting me that happiness. She is granting me that joy, which is coming from within. The source is within me if I activate the principle of that Divine Mother, of that feminine energy, or whatever you call. You want to call Shiva? Okay. You want to call Hanuman? Okay. Doesn't matter. But once you ignite that fire, the source of happiness will be active. Right? So you're the giver of compassion, joy to your devotees. Patnim manoramam dehi manovrittanusarini. So even if here it is patnim, we need to understand that give me such life partner from good kula so that we can cross this difficult ocean of samsara together. It's a teamwork. And not only in my materialistic life, but also granting or gaining me liberation. Whenever, see, when we say Shiva Shakti union, that is represented in Pati and Patni. Who are they? They are the life partners who are on the journey together, where they are fulfilling each other's needs and desires, wherever they are complementing each other. But not only that, this teamwork will get successful and meaningful when we both reach to the state of self-realization. That is all marriage about. So, Tarinim Durga Samsara Sagarasya Kulodbhavam. I want to cross this ocean of samsara. I don't want to come back here. I want to become one with you. And let me have that, best partner with me so that we both can do this journey together. So this is about the last verse. Idam stotram pathitva tu mahastotram pathen naraha. So after reciting this stotra, Argala Stotra, one should recite the great Mahastotra means what? Durga Saptashati. 700 verses. Have you ever heard Durga Saptashati? So maybe in Navratri, you can put it maybe on, on YouTube, or that's why it's very big. It's like a big scripture, Durga Saptashati. So nowadays, even people don't have 5 minutes to spend. Forget about Durga Saptashati, where you have to sit for 3 hours, 4 hours. And if you want to learn, you have to commit yourself for at least 6 months to 1 year to learn this script, to learn this text. But once you learn it, no one can do anything wrong with you. That powerful, that fierce script or text is this, and hence it is called as Mahastotram. Satu Saptashati Sankhya Vara Mapnoti Sampadam. So Saptashati Sankhya is 700 mantras we are going to chant through this Mahastotram, and which will give what? Sampadam, attain great prosperity. Iti Devya Argala Stotram Sampurnam. See, so when we learn any stotra, what happens is this helping you to connect with that energy? I want to know from you. Is after hearing this stotra, chanting this stotra, knowing the meaning of the verses, what happens? Do you want to share anything? Any one of you? Unmute and tell me. This whole process helps you in which way? Are you feeling anything right now?
Maybe peace. Yes.
Peace and focus?
Yeah. Calm also, calmness.
So what is that calmness, peace, focus? From where these qualities are coming?
From me only.
So within you, who reside?
Yeah.
Devi resides within you.
Yeah.
Correct? So she is giving you these qualities to flourish. I am feeling calm, I am feeling peace, I am feeling focused. If bad qualities are also coming, you know, and good qualities also coming. How this is happening? This is a play. This is Leela. But then this process will help us to connect or to know more about that deity. So I understood who is Mahalakshmi. She is Bhadrakali, she is Kalaratri, she is Mangala, she is Swaha, she is Swadha. Even Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva is also worshipping her. Indra is also worshipping her. Now, who is she? I want to know. This curiosity is there. I want to know more about her, how I can connect with her, how I can become her. And this is the process. This is how you begin your sadhana in your life. And this is how you yourself become your own guru. You don't have to find answers anywhere. You don't want to seek guidance anywhere. You yourself are capable enough to know the answers from within, from that inner state of joy and happiness, that peace and calm, and that focus. Got it? Good. So, next month we will meet
I
again.
have a question. Can I ask, please?
Yes, yes,
So,
definitely.
you said that when you worship the goddess, it's either her eyes or her feet.
Hmm.
Why the eyes or the feet?
Why the eyes? These are the strongest energy points. What happens is when we put our head at the feet of Devi, our head touches to her feet, and from her feet, the energy is transferred. Okay, if you can't go close to the murti of Devi to touch her feet, then what you will do? You will have just the vision from distance. Correct? So you will directly look into her eyes. Just remember or recollect when you visit a temple in any idol's part where you look eyes. But if you can touch, we touch the feet. Right? So these are the two main parts of her anga where we can meditate. Do meditation and let me know. Hey Penny, you joined now. You know what? Here the clocks have gone. There is a time difference, you know?
Yes, it is a big one. It's 7:16 a.m. here.
Yeah, I know. So I think it will be now 1 hour before for you. Sorry. Okay, so next month, Penny, I will share the audio anyways on the group. So you can listen to Argala Stotram. You can go through the recording. I will share the session recording. So for right now, as you know, we always meet on second Saturday of each month. It will be 13th of June. And we will learn Keelakam. What is that? How to open that latch, that lock, or the keela means actually the nail, uh, and to go into even the greater secretive knowledge of Devi, we are going to learn Keelakam. Any other questions? All right, so with the Shanti mantra we'll end the session. Close your eyes. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Okay. So thank you very much. Nice to see you all. Try to attend these sessions regularly so that you will develop that liking, that discipline, that
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Thank